Hey, what's up? By the way, don't ever record with windows behind you because it's makes it look like impossible to see. So, quick tip out there. I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes, and I'm lazy. So, this morning I purchased the new Android. Been playing with it for about 5 hours. Here is the lovely model right here. New Droid. It's pretty sweet. But I originally started about with the smartphones years ago with a BlackBerry Curve. Actually, before that, I started with a Palm, whatever the hell it was, and had those for many, many years until I got the Curve. And what a awesome device this was when it came out. And I had this for a couple of years, and I actually still miss it. I think the BlackBerry is still one of the best devices for like only using one hand to do stuff. Um, Even I mean with the little wheel and everything, it was awesome. Big time negatives though. I mean, it's super slow, it freezes up a lot. Browsing web pages is really not an option. So, it is what it is. But I really living in Lincoln, Nebraska, having Sprint coverage. I got to do what I got to do. Take what I take. So a couple years later, AT&T finally puts in a tower here. The iPhone 3GS comes out. Woohoo! I even personalize it with the Shoe Money logo on it. iPhone, awesome. Web browser, totally revolutionized web browsing as we know it. Replaced my iPod, uh, my camera, my PSP when I traveled to kill time, great apps, everything, good stuff, had good Google integration. Now to the Droid. Um, First of all, the Droid has probably at least two times the resolution of the iPhone. The applications load much faster. The screen is a little laggy, um, but I mean, the navigation is much better. Maps is much better. Just all around Google integration is better. We use Google Apps for your domain, so that integration is really good. Um, there's a lot of positives with this thing. It's super fast, a lot of great applications. You can really tell this is geared more towards the business user and less like around like music and fun games and stuff like that because there's really not a lot from built in. I mean, when you get it, it's very bare bones. It just has the web browser, Gmail, and like maps. Pretty bare bones stuff. Negatives though, there are some negatives. I'm still having a little bit of problems with the keyboard. It's good. I mean, I can definitely type really good with it. Not with one hand though. I mean, there's still nothing like what the BlackBerry is for me anyway. But I really like it, and it's also got a little thing over here which I didn't think anybody did a good job. You push like down and up, and you can totally navigate all over the screen and click it, and then it clicks. And then of course it's got the touch screen and everything. Um, the negatives that I've encountered so far are, well, the first negative was that I can't port my number over to Google Voice. I thought that was going to be easy. That really has nothing to do with the Droid, but that's just on another level. I can't believe you can't do that yet. Anyway, the big negs are, well, a big problem I had was that I use like, Jeremy at shoemay.com for my Google Apps for your domain business address, but I also have a Jeremy at shoemay.com that I use for a lot of my personal Google stuff, like Google Reader, Google stuff like that, with different passwords, of course. That just doesn't work with the Droid. I mean, so I had to make a new Google account for Google Checkout, Google Reader, um, and a few other Google things that were different than my actual Google account that my email uses. So that was a big negative, big problem for me. Not a huge problem. Another one is like, man, the initial process to purchase applications is a pain in the ass. You have to actually enter in all your info into the actual device, and it kind of sucks the first time you do it. Once you do it the first time, it actually saved it. I thought I was gonna have to do it every time, but once it was in there and it saved it, I thought it was great. Now it's easy for me to buy applications, and the applications are actually really good. There's actually some better applications than there were for the iPhone. You can definitely, like I said, you can definitely tell it's more geared towards the business user. Um, there's not a lot of fun time apps like there is for the iPhone. The cool thing is that since it's so open and everything, I can actually develop my own applications, load it right on there. It works great. I haven't had a chance to do that, but it seems pretty cool. Some major positives. Like I had no idea. I thought like importing all my contacts into the Google system was going to be a massive pain in the ass, but it was super easy. I just went into my Mobile Me account and just exported them all as a VCord. Then I went into my Gmail account and uploaded them all. And Google actually has this really cool feature where you can just check all the ones with people with the same name, and then you can just merge them all together. So some people you just have their Facebook info, some people you just have their um, like say their email address, and then some people you have their work phone. Some people, I mean, you can actually have like 6, listings for one person. Well, with this, you can just click all of them and merge accounts. Thought I was gonna have to hire like some monkey to fix it for me, because I thought it was gonna take hours and hours to do, but it wasn't. Google makes that really freaking easy for you. So migrating from the iPhone to the Android has been really awesome, and plus I've been able to clean up all my contacts and now have them all in one source, which I've always wanted to do anyway, but I always had so many that I just didn't think it was going to be an easy process. Some other big time positives, obviously navigation. I'm sure you've seen that all around the web. It's just another level, just absolutely another level. Apps are super speedy, load really fast. Web pages load really fast, where you could tell that the iPhone kind of struggles, like even though you're on a wireless network, it still is laggy in loading pages. This renders web pages super fast, and I like how it's kind of you basically double tap to scroll in and out, instead of the whole like pinching and pulling and stuff like that. And so far it's okay. I mean, I'm gonna make the leap and switch. Uh, the main reason being that last let's see, last week at AdTech at the Javits Center in New York City, um, it was the third conference I've been to where there was no cell phone service for AT&T. Everybody could connect to the tower. You got 5 bars, 6 bars. Nobody can send text messages or call anyone. I'm dead in the water. I can't do that. So I had several interviews set up that day. I had all my friends there and stuff. I can't contact anyone. I'm dead in the water. That just doesn't work for me. And then also, it's spotty coverage. AT&T drops tons of calls, which I never really cared too much because I used it as more of a mobile computing device than with phone functionality more than anything else. But I mean, the bottom line is that if like I'm on the hold with American Express or somebody that it's taken me a while to get on the phone, or whoever, if it's on my phone, I'm just praying that the call doesn't drop, so I have to do that. And you guys who have AT&T, you know what I'm talking about. That network is horrible. So the Verizon network is a much better network. I had Verizon Sprint before, same kind of tower system. So it's a solid network, great phone. I'm gonna try it. As you can tell, I'm not 100% on it. I mean, I really like the iPhone because it just works and it syncs so well. I'm really gonna miss the ability just to put my iPhone in my Jambox when I take a shower and hit my shower playlist, or at work, hit my other playlist. I haven't looked too much into the music capabilities, but I didn't really use it that much. Otherwise, I mean, the 5 megapixel camera takes beautiful pictures, and the video is 720 like HD resolution. I just did a video and uploaded to YouTube, and it freaking looks incredible. So there goes my. I was actually lying. This is actually my wife's BlackBerry Curve, but I used to have one. All right, that's it. Bye.